Hi there, my name is Jack. And before you bounce, you are probably thinking that this isn't my real voice, and you be guessing right. I have to use a text-to-voice app like this for one simple reason. I stutter. So to save you the agony and many hours of your time, I use this text-to-voice app. Truly, it sounds better than my voice anyways. Smiles. Now that we got that out of the way, I am thrilled to provide you with a quick comparison between Siteground and Bluehost. Below this video, in the description, you will find links to the products that we recommend. If you click on any of them, you'll get the best rates, discounts and any special offers that are going at the time of recording this video. So with all due, let's get into. Since web hosting is a necessity for every single website that is made, I have made this no if buts or maybes. This is best for beginners, newbies and not so tech-savvy webmasters and entrepreneurs. It's high time that you learn how to cut through the crap so you get the right one and not just cause he said. This process can be very time-consuming, bouncing from one host to another, and really the only way to get to know how it really works is by using and testing the product. This will take a lot of your time and resources, plus signing up for all the different plans and hosting, spending and wasting money. If you are still adamant about doing it yourself, then watch on. Lucky for you, here is a step-by-step guide on the main key points to look at to compare for yourself if you have the time. But if you already know what you are looking for in comparison and want to get straight to the meat and potatoes, skip to around the 4-minute mark of the video now. First up, plans. Today, you're looking for a hosting package that delivers what you need right now. Straight up, going for the cheapest bottom of the barrel prices isn't the best practice. Normally with plans like this, you also get the same quality support and service. So dig deeper than just look for the cheapest, may save you in the long run. Next, you will have big dreams for your new website. You hope that in the coming years, the number of people that find your website and become regular visitors will grow. Maybe you hope to continually create new content to add to your site as well. In either case, you need room to grow. Most new websites get everything they need with an affordable shared web hosting plan. But as a website grows in size and popularity, at some point you'll want to upgrade to a cloud hosting, VPS hosting, or possibly even a dedicated hosting plan. When that time comes, you'll have a much easier time making the transition if you can stick with the company you choose from day one. An upgrade is simpler than a full migration to a new company. So before you choose the right hosting package for today, take some time to think about what you'll need tomorrow and beyond, and see if your provider has plans to match your future needs as well. Uptimes. Weak servers and unstable network connections can often push your site offline. This not only denies you possible viewership or sales for an e-commerce store, but also leads to low rankings on search engines like Google and Yahoo. Banking on a hosting company with reputable uptime scores, preferably above 99.5%, is one huge key to your site's success. Avoid companies that report an annual uptime score below 99%. In addition to making sure your site and data are accessible at all times, it's also important to make sure you have a trusted and secure hosting solution as well. Storage. Most hosting plans will offer unlimited storage capacity, but that is bound to come with restrictions. Also, there are some plans that do have a limit on, so make sure you choose wisely before dropping a dime. However, for most small business websites, a low-cost shared hosting plan will serve all of your storage needs. It is unlikely you will need more than 1 GB of space, unless you have lots of videos or music files on your website. While you are looking at the storage, check out what gear they are running. Remember that solid-state drive SSD is always faster compared to the traditional old hamster of hard disk drive HDD. In saying that, solid-state drive with RAID disk array and configurations are even better. Bandwidth. Bandwidth describes the quality and level of traffic and data allowed to travel and transfer between your site, users and the internet. Each hosting company will offer different levels of bandwidth. This can be an indication of which hosting company has the best networks, connections and system. If you have a small business with 5,000 or fewer visitors per month, you don't need to worry too much about bandwidth. Most major hosting companies will provide all the bandwidth you require on their cheapest hosting account, from as little as $3.95 per month. Support. When technical difficulties arise, you'll need swift backup support. Good hosting providers will offer 24/7 support so that you can get your business back online if something goes wrong. There are various methods of support available, including email, telephone, live chat. Check your service level agreement (SLA) for details of the support you can expect to receive. Some providers will also stipulate the expected uptime in their SLA. A 99% uptime means that the site can be expected to be down for 3.5 days a year. That's down to less than 1 hour on a 99.99% uptime agreement. All but the most expensive web hosting packages will promise 5 nines, 99.999%, where the maximum agreed downtime is just over 5 minutes. Multiple add-on domains. With growth comes diversification. While you may be starting with a single website and domain name, you will soon realize the need for multiple websites, domains and subdomains in popularizing your site. So before signing up with a particular service provider, consider their different packages, paying keen attention to whether they allow for multiple websites on a single web hosting account. Find out the cost of the unlimited website and subdomain packages and compare it to the rest of the industry players. In short, take the time to choose a web host that provides different service plans that allows you to add new domains that allow you to scale over time. Access. When you sign up for hosting, you will be provided with a control panel for managing your hosting account. You'll also need FTP, File Transfer Protocol, access to your files. FTP is the most common method used to transfer your web pages and other files from your computer to the web host's computer to be hosted. Look at the maximum file size, as this may restrict your ability to upload media files. Many providers will also offer an online file manager, which is useful if you are away from your usual workstation and have to do a quick update to your website, even from your smartphone. Location. The closer a data center is to your visitors, the faster the page loading will usually be. If it is likely all of your visitors will come from one area, choose a hosting provider with a data center nearby. Siteground has servers in 4 different locations around the world. They include Chicago, USA, Iowa, USA, London, UK, Amsterdam, Netherlands, Eemshaven, Netherlands and Singapore. You get all the details by clicking on the link in the description below this video. Even if that's not the case, you can always buy a web hosting package that includes the option of a CDN, Content Delivery Network. A CDN will host a copy of the page and the static content of your website when it is accessed from a territory. WPX Hosting has the fastest cloud CDN on the planet. The link to try them out in below the video. Caching, as it is known, means that visitors to your website will always get the data from the closest server to their location. Refund policy and free trial period. Should you choose to cancel your hosting plan within the trial period, does the company provide a full money-back guarantee? What is the hosting company's refund policy after the trial period has ended? Are there any cancellation charges or extra fees? These are some basic questions you should get the answers to before signing up. It's important to know how your hosting provider handles customer refunds so that you don't lose too much money if things go wrong. There are some hosting companies that charge absurdly high cancellation fees when users cancel their accounts during trial periods. Our advice? Avoid these hosting providers at all cost. On the other hand, some hosting companies provide anytime money-back guarantees where you can ask for a pro-rated refund after your trial period is over. Good A. Security options. Hackers and data breaches are an unfortunate part of the online world today. Every website owner ought to prioritize security. While there are a number of steps you can take to make your websites more secure, one of the best things you can do for website security is choosing a web host that treats it as a priority. A good web hosting company invests in powerful firewalls. This includes SSL certificates as part of their plans. As of 2018, Google announced that websites without SSL certificate will be considered unsafe and will place a warning over the site. This will alert your visitors and customers that they might be at risk if they continue using your site. So see if you get free SSL certificates with your choice of plan, or at least available to purchase as an extra. They should also offer affordable security software or other add-ons to enhance your website security. Research the company's reputation for security to make sure you'll be in good hands. Backups. Last, but certainly not least, backups are a critical service you should receive from a hosting provider. Not all hosting companies offer this service as part of your bundle, so make sure you ask. Backups will usually be taken off your website daily automatically and kept for 7 days, enabling you to restore your website at any point if needed. Some offer daily, nightly, weekly and monthly backups. You want to find out if automatically or manually backed up and how long kept for on the system. Backups usually include both the website files, static, and the database, dynamic. Reasons you may need a backup of your website include fire at data center, hacking, human error and component failure. You may also decide to back up your files to a third party, like Google Drive, or locally on your computer. Other things to look at when comparing generally include freebies. Do they offer free professional domain migrations, which will save you a ton of headaches? Do they offer free SSL for all your websites, or is it at an add-on extra cost? Any free domain registrations? Do they have a sound knowledge base, how-tos, tutorials, things like that? Just these few processes will save you heaps of anger and frustration, especially for newbies. Now all that is said and done. This video will provide you with a head-to-head comparison between Siteground and Bluehost with the aim of helping you to choose the best suited web hosting for your website needs. But before we dive headfirst in, remember you can get amazing discounts and any special offers that are available through the links below in the description. Because prices and special offers are always changing. We constantly are upgrading with the latest prices so we can provide you with the latest information. In saying that, let us get into the meat of this video. Deciding between any two web hosts definitely isn't easy, and okay, I'll be honest. I spend way too much time making even the simplest decisions. This has been the case when deciding what camera to buy, what gym to join, or even deciding between McDonald's or KFC. But when I was deciding what hosting should I go for, I took this to the next level. I spent afternoons looking at storage limits, hosting features, server locations and prices. Almost every time I found myself asking the same question: Siteground or Bluehost? To be fair, that wasn't an easy choice, as both hosting providers have their perks. To save you from sleepless nights trying to figure out what's the best provider for you, I've summarized my research and learnings here in this video just for you. I'll also let you know what my choice was, and why. We have an extensive range of reviews in our playlist. So if you like to find out more on other web hostings like WPX Hosting, which is the fastest web hosting platform on the planet, have a look at the playlist. Let's start. Both Siteground and Bluehost are both directly recommended by WordPress as a preferred choice of web hosting. Going by the numbers, Bluehost seems to top here, but we recommend Siteground, as you are about to find out why in a few seconds. They are both easy to use and more newbie friendly, but because Bluehost offers cheaper WordPress hosting. However, Siteground's WordPress specifics plans include automatic updates, command line management options and Softaculous one-click website installation across all their packages. Unlike Bluehost, Siteground also offers you with a WordPress alternative that can quickly build and launch your very own amazing website in a matter of a few minutes. Siteground also offers you a choice or Weebly, Joomla, Magneto, just to name a few, with website speed and performance. I strongly recommend Siteground for this, hands down. They have a higher uptime of 99.99% monthly guarantee and a 99.9% yearly guarantee. Whereas Bluehost, on the other hand, has a guaranteed 99.92% uptime. Siteground has developed special software that watches the servers and solves the majority of server issues automatically. Security-wise, Siteground is way better than Bluehost, as you are about to find out why. With Siteground you'll get anti-hack systems, site security check, hotlink protection, spam filters and password protection. All consistently upgraded and dated without you needing to do anything. They also do daily automated website backups to prevent any data loss of any kind. When it comes to pricing, Bluehost are a bit better here, as they do offer an extra cheaper plan to get you started with. Both companies offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. Support is where Siteground takes the lead again. Siteground offers 24/7, and this is no joke, guys, with the amazingly fast response time. I've tested this many times. Both Bluehost and Siteground is available through telephone, live chat and email. They both have an extensive array of self-help how-to tutorials, videos and knowledge base. But I will throw it out there that Siteground's ebooks, tutorials and knowledge base far outweighs Bluehost's, which is another huge plus for Siteground for beginners and want-to-be entrepreneurs. Overall, Siteground scores the better over Bluehost with its user-friendly, easy-to-use cPanel control panel. You also get free Let's Encrypt SSL and is easy with just a click or two with the mouse. And another biggie that Bluehost doesn't offer: free site migration services. This can cause such a headache if migrating from another platform. Been there and done that too. Make sure, if you want a secure discount on Siteground and try Siteground for yourself, simply click on the link below in the description. At the time of making this video, we fully recommend Siteground to be the #1 best shared web hosting for bloggers, entrepreneurs and small business operations. And if the results their product offers is anything to judge by, Siteground will be staying among the best for a very long time. And at this price, which is the lowest it's ever been, you'll save a ton of money. Just make sure to click the link below the video in the description for the best savings. Thanks again for watching our web host comparison video of Siteground and Bluehost.